Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. So as you know, I really like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Actually, okay, let me address the elephant in the room. This is going to be my new setup. This is it. There's still some tweaks I'm going to do. There's going to be a shelf added here, so there's going to be more stuff up here. And I'm probably going to rearrange this shelf a bit more. Probably have my Luigi's Mansion stuff that you're probably seeing up here. Have that down here. Remove all the GameCube games, or all those GameCube games down there, and all that stuff. But that's for a future video. There's going to be a whole room tour and everything once everything's completely complete. Wow, that was redundant. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And specifically the stage builder, and why I think it's a little bit lackluster. Now keep in mind, this does not mean that I hate the stage builder mode. In fact, I actually really like it. So, let's get started.
ZakPak, he's always there for you. ZakPak, only on YouTube. ZakPak, what will he do next? ZakPak, let's find out, 'cause it's on with the show.
So the first thing I want to mention with Stage Builder is that I do have to say it is obviously a vast improvement over the past iterations of Stage Builder. The Wii U version and the Wii version of Stage Builder. There's so many more options. You can use all the soundtrack pieces from the whole game. There's a lot more environment options, but it's still pretty limited. Like, looking at the core things that you could use, that you could already tell there's one big thing that's missing that I noticed when I was using Stage Builder. And that's stone. You cannot use a stone texture for whatever reason. I actually tried to recreate the Bulasis stage, or the Bulasis, battlefield from Luigi's Mansion, but I noticed when I wanted to build it, I obviously have to build the balcony, and I want to make that out of stone, but there is no stone. The only thing you could use is metal, and metal is very shiny. So it gave the stage a very, honestly, blinding glimmer. Like, it really showed, like, on the stage that it was metal. Like there are parts where it was like, why do they have that effect, that real glimmer effect? And I get it, because it's metal, but at the same time, it's really not needed. Especially, and stone isn't something really a lot to ask for. It's stone. It's a pretty, if you want to make a castle stage, for instance, stone is a pretty important, tool to have. And the fact that you can't make a stage out of stone, it kind of confuses me a bit, actually. Another thing I don't understand, right, is that you can put down things, like, you can put down, let's say, carpet, and the carpet is red. That's nice for, like, a Luigi's Mansion stage if I wanted to make one. But you can't change the color. If you want to use a certain color, you have to use a certain material. Like, for example, if I wanted to use the color white, if I wanted to make a giant boo in the sky for the Bulasis stage, for instance, I would have to make it out of marble. I can't have, like, let's say, the carpet option and make it white. Or even better, if I want to make a Yoshi's Crafted World stage, right? I want to make everything look like it was out of felt or carpet. It would be an all red stage. Like, you can't change the color of the materials. Like, that's a huge oversight. I have no clue why that is. You can't change the color of the carpet or of the wood. It's the base color. What you see is what you get. And to me, that's a huge oversight. To me, that limits your options so much. Like, a ridiculous amount. That you can only use what's shown. And I get it, it's an update. It's not going to be huge. But I would expect, if you're going to add, like, specifically this carpet feature, right? This carpet texture. I would presume you're going to add multiple colors. Like, to have a carpet and not have multiple colors, like, it really limits what you can make. It really does. And one of the last points I really wanted to bring up here is when I was making my stages, I was trying to get really creative with the stages. And I noticed you really can't put down a lot. Like, the stage builder max, like, because there's a certain amount of things that you can put in the stage, and there's a bar at the top that tells you how far you are from max. And it's really not lenient at all. Like, I was putting a background, a nice, cool background, and I couldn't put much more because the background was intricate. So you can't have really artistic creations. Like, yeah, you have the cool stuff that you see, but if someone wanted to make something really intricate, something really cool, you can't do much. Like, I tried to make a Luigi's Mansion stage, where the background was Luigi's Mansion, and then the front was a wooden platform with the red carpet, and then I was going to have some ghosts coming in and out of the scene. By the time I got to the ghosts, I couldn't do it. But the thing is, it's not like, like, I get it, if you want to make it so that the stage is playable, so there aren't a million things happening on screen at once, but the only thing that the players can interact with on the screen is that base platform that I had, and I think I put like a couple platforms in the air. That's it. So there's nothing really that makes the stage unfair or unplayable, so why can't I add those ghosts to actually add a stage hazard? And like I said, I literally only added the mansion in the background. There wasn't much going on. It was the Luigi's Mansion background, with the giant moon and all that. Then I made a replica of Luigi's Mansion. I put like the windows and everything on it, so it actually looked like the mansion. It actually came out pretty cool. And by the way, you have to use sand for yellow. Like, really? You have to use sand for yellow? But anyways, so I did that, and, I made the front platform with the wood and the carpet, and I think I made a couple platforms above. Cool. So then I wanted to make the ghosts to make a stage hazard, and I couldn't. Because I already used all the space I had. And I think that's ridiculous. Like I said, I do get it, that if stages have a lot of things on them, it can become tricky. If like there's a stage with a million different things that you're gonna bounce off and it just makes it unplayable, I get that. But my stage was completely playable. I just wanted to add a stage hazard, or two. Like two ghosts flying around. That's basically what I wanted to do. But I couldn't do it because the stage builder limited me, thinking that I had added a lot to the stage already, but all I did is I built a background. So I think in a further update, they really need to improve Smash Bros. Ultimate Stage Builder, and here's how I want them to do it. A, make it so that you can put more things on the screen, or at least make it so that the background is unlimited, because the background doesn't interfere with the gameplay at all. So have the background be unlimited, and then have the foreground have some limits in terms of how much you can put on the stage. B, add more textures. Having more texture, like having to use yellow sand as windows, is pathetic. Have a glass, have a glass texture, have a stone texture, have those textures that we can use on our stages. And lastly, C, make it so that we can change the color of those textures, because like I said, if there's going to be a glass texture, I'm sure as hell that it's not going to be a yellow glass, so I would still have to use the sand. So let us be able to change that glass color to yellow if you make it. Or let us change the carpet color to yellow, green, blue, whatever the hell we want to. Let us make those changes, because that really does limit us. And all of those problems that I have are limitations in the stage builder. So it really does become a problem of how long is this really going to last if there's really not much there in the first place. Alright guys, so I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe all down below. You know what to do. Until next time guys, I'll see you in the next video.